2 letters. How y'all doing? 1 word. The meaning of life. Yeah. Get nasty. Previously on Kimba TV. So if it does some goof, like let's say that, you know, we're kicking it tonight, you know, and then tomorrow, like we're right here. No one's talking about how the fuck did you get that, right? But on the contrary, if it does deviate, you often see a swing fail pattern. So how sick would it be if it's a 30-minute, Schwiggity. Good morning. This is a little bit risky. $51.90 and $52.40. So 52. Kind of just at the 51.90. How much are we risking on this? $800 on the slippage. Okay. We looked at Bugamas. This is a little bit tricky because you actually probably want to get filled in there as opposed to waiting down here. I don't know if you would actually get a retracement back down to the 7.5. So that's one, big bundas. But that's big bundas. This is if you think that they're going to front run the CME gap fill. So that I think is still a little bit better. So that long really hasn't changed. I don't know if I need more coffee or not, but that's actually a possibility. It just depends on how much you believe in this. It has a little bit more to go. So Chester says, why do you think we go up though? Because that's finished. So there's a small chance that you could go back, but if you were listening to yesterday's plan, I would short that. So if I was in a short already, I would wait until 63.60. Yeah, that's it for us right here. Yeah, but I would have loved to been able to get in 51.90, ride that bitch to 52.40. But you know, you have no guarantee about anything. So yeah, like I said, if for some reason in an alternate universe I got filled right there, I would have gone stopped out on the 382 anyways. So Wait. Is this? Who is this? See, I knew it. Anytime. Alpeasy. God damn. Did you guys just see that? I was about to. Are you serious, boy? Oh my God. Somebody clip that. That happened live. Somebody is watching the stream and said, nah, I'm canceling that shit. He's calling me out. Oh my God. What was it? It was 1,000 Bitcoin long at, I don't even remember, like 64,380 or something. And then he canceled it because I was about to expose his ass. I was about to say, hands up if this is you, 1,000 Bitcoin long. Who is this? He literally canceled. He said, fuck this. I was looking on my other screen, on my StarCraft screen, so I was like not. And then as soon as I looked back over, it was gone. No Mama's Way says, what do you think that meme coins are holding up well and others are rising even when Bitcoin is trying to, oh my gosh, I already know where this is going. Do you think that this cycle will be more about meme coins than more serious projects? I'm going to try to answer that like as seriously as possible. I would say no. But I can't really pinpoint exactly how well meme coins are going to do because I don't really truly know how stupid human beings are. Does that make sense? There's inherently no real true value in these meme coins, correct? So it's literally a race to see who can get in and who can get out the fastest, right? Who can abandon the sinking ship the fastest? So of course the math is the math, and you're gonna have elements of technical analysis that you can sprinkle in, okay? But I don't really know if there's data that could ever truly suggest that Shiba Poop Shitcoin Inu coin is gonna have is gonna end up with a $3 billion market cap, you know? So that's not really me telling me that that coin is actually worth that much, but the fact that there's people with a lot of money just laying around. And that usually means that that's going to get reallocated pretty quickly. But I don't know. It's kind of tough. I've sat through a bunch of weird cycles, brother. I'm kind of half joking and kind of not, but it sounds like you have a whole bunch of like Shiba Inu coin or something. And it's not bad, you know. At the end of the day, brother, the risk and the reward is always correlated. You take a higher risk with some shitcoin or meme coin, then your reward is always going to be proportionately more than somebody that maybe, you know, puts all their capital into something like just Biddy, right? But you just have to understand that it goes both ways. The reward is proportionate to the high amount of risk that you're taking, but that high reward that you're hoping on also comes at the price of you taking an extremely high risk. So it goes both ways. No Mama's Way says, you said, but don't you think that people who don't know about this will look for the simplest thing about worrying about reading the white paper and other boring things and will just bet? 100%. And that's literally what I was trying to articulate when I said, I don't know how stupid people can be. Or I don't know how many stupid people there are. Or I don't know how much money these stupid people have disposable income. But what you just spelled out right there is literally what I mean. So maybe I don't really mean to have like a negative connotation, a demeaning connotation, but by when I say stupid, maybe retail is a little bit of a better word. But that what you just described right there, they're not worrying about reading the white paper and they will just bet. That is what I'm talking about. I don't know how where the cap is on that. I don't know where the limit is on that. And that's ultimately what will be the end factor in how much like something will go, or how high something will go, in my opinion. Roger? Devil in a can says bad low. That's what I was asking. Even though CME swept, the derivatives bad low counts. Okay, that's a great question, Devil in a can. It's applicable for the next 32 minutes. Coinbase and CME will always take priority, but since CME is down right now for 31 minutes, any sort of bad low would be in play for the next 31 minutes. Once CME comes back, the fact that CME already did its thing would overrule any derivative bad low. But again, it's kind of up to you and what your experience has been. Some moments in time, you're going to notice, okay, the derivatives are overruling any sort of CME, final say. So, but for the next 31 minutes, yes, those bad lows would technically be in play. However, when the CME comes back, the CME levels for me would overrule any derivative bad low. CME swept, Coinbase swept, fuck it, let's go. Derivatives, I don't really care. But if they do leave behind a bad low, that's something that you remember for later on. If it does start to pull back, like we can immediately talk about it and see what it looks like. Have you seen the open interest? So let's just here, let me zoom out for you guys so you can see exactly what the fuck going on. Okay, so I don't know where you would want to start the range, okay? But for the first range, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna start the range from when it makes this first pivot low. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom just like that, and I'm gonna cut it off at the first range low. So from this 65.5, okay, actually let's call it 65.6. From this 65.6, you've had about 11 million in shorts close, and you've had about 42 million in longs close. Negative 42, negative 11 from this pivot range. I'm gonna move it now to this local low and see what we're dealing with. So here we go. I'm gonna just make this zoom down just a little bit, and there you go. So from that bottom, the first time we tapped 64,580, you actually have 13, from that till now, you have 13 million in longs closing. You have $13 million less than how you started, and you have 14 million in shorts opening. So just on Bybit alone, from in this range, you have no longs opened. In fact, more longs closed, and shorts have opened. Volatility Market Money says, so shorts are trapped? Not necessarily, because if they close out, are they trapped or no? The way that I would look at it, Volatility Market Money, is, so let's just give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? And let's assume that everybody that opened shorts opened it at the Pico top. So you have shorts that opened here at 66280, okay? Another local top at 665, and you have another local top at 66980. Clearly, not everybody opened shorts at the Pico top, okay? But what I like to do is give everybody the benefit of the doubt and just say, okay, that's where they would get trapped. So if the price goes all the way here, and if this does not completely reset, whatever is left, whatever this number is how many millions that are trapped. But if we go, and the open interest just goes, dear, well, they're not really trapped. They just closed, right? They got stopped out. But it's not really so much about like predicting if they're going to get trapped or not. It's about just being able to know how to look at the data correctly and know how to interpret it. You know, but to that being said, volatility market money, if you look at when some of these open interest spikes happened, okay, clearly they did not open the shorts at the top. Like this guy right here, for example, is right here. It is this candle right here. It's not this, it's not that, it's this. So this, you know, dummy is already underwater if he hasn't closed already. But yeah, so some of these people have already closed out. You can see stop, 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 stop. Open interest is going down. Some people already got stopped out on these big spikes. Like look on this wick. On this wick, bunch of shorts already got closed out. Probably people that were like, you know, shorting anywhere here. Bink, that probably stopped them out, you know? So you can see that there were some big spikes that did stop out. But until you breach and, you know, if this doesn't reset, then they are trapped. So pretty cool though, right? And this is just Bybit BTC USD. So if you have the opportunity to use EXO, you want to bounce around and take a look at Binance and shit like that. I'm still doing the same exact thing as this. I'm just doing it with this open interest indicator on Binance, but this is Binance. I don't necessarily need like the same net long, net shorts breakdown, but if I needed to, I can always go to Binance and take a look. My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. Let me know if you ever want me to show this to you, you know? And, you know, the data changes, and so that's why it's important to kind of start out from that pivot point, you know, but to see the whole picture. But if you really want to see the whole picture, you know, so for example, like when on this move up, and on this move down, this move up, this move down. 111 million more longs closed. So when we were here, there was $111 million more in longs than now. On the contrary, we now have 161 million in new shorts. So a little bit, and then on top of that, on that range, okay, you have a hidden bull div. Higher low, lower low. So do you at least see why I'm willing to take a shot on a long, even though 2 weeks ago I said really if we lose 69, I don't really want to, you know, I don't think there's a home run long opportunity until we get down to like the 60s. But I can't deny what's in front of me, so I'll still be disciplined. I'll be patient. If I get left at the train station, that's okay. All right? And I don't know when you got here, volatility, market money, but as soon as we started the stream this morning, I was like, we might want to long this bitch. Okay? And I was already kind of cognizant of the fact that, okay, normally we wait for 7.5. I think we're going to have to take it here today. I specifically said, I don't even know if we're going to get this. I think we have to take it here today. And we're still getting front ran. Fuck. 3255? Where's the 3255? Oh, this? Mandelo says, I have some stinky bids down lower for the 3150 zone 2. Okay, that's interesting. You're going lower than the 3200? I don't know enough. Should I not do this? I was doing this. Do I have a blowfin capture? Not. Yeah? Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. Should I cancel these? Am I getting a little Latuche? I was gonna do a little thang. Am I a little Latuche'd up? Let me rethink that for a second. But yeah, just a little small thing. Just a little small thing. Just a little small, ETH thing. Yeah, let me rethink this for a second. Well, we got all night. So, you know what? That's not even going to happen if this starts to make higher highs. If this starts to get higher highs, it's not even going to make it anyways. All right, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. Probably a little bit later. I might even stop by for like a before sleep Latuche. So I'll see you guys later. Peace, everybody.